Pilate's personality. During the Roman government of Judea, during the year 32, our character known as Pontius Pilate was installed, married to a virtuous Roman woman, Claudia, whose nobility of character was unable to inspire in her husband any major changes in his masculine conduct and public figure, since his inner structure, rooted in tradition and pride in his position, prevented him from considering himself in need of any correction or transformation. In the city of Jerusalem, the capital of the province, Pilate established his central command office, although he had, both in Caesarea and scattered throughout Palestine, other important government posts, summer homes, and pleasant places where he roamed at various times of the year, with the official excuse of inspecting the territory under his jurisdiction, but with the barely concealed intention of establishing his traffic in lower interests, both in commercial affairs and in his amorous adventures. Despite his administrative capacity, it was outweighed by his disregard for public affairs, which he always left at the mercy of local trends, under Herod's rule and the faithful supervision of the Jewish priests, equally skilled traders of the faith. He had established a system of shared interests through which he received favors and goods in exchange for a certain freedom that allowed the Jews to maintain their businesses according to their petty rules and customs. Thus, there existed a spurious union that distorted the function of the procurator of Judea as Caesar's representative and maintainer of common order within Roman standards of justice and civility. To remain at the forefront of such a system, he relied on the faithful assistance of several advisors who also received their share to keep the machinery running. Government actions, in protecting the interests of the state and guaranteeing the integrity of individuals, prioritized above all their social status, possessions, and influence within the system of illicit forces that moved around the central power. Humble people were not justified, even when unjustly victimized, if, on the other side, there was a wealthy Jew, a priest, or an influential and cunning Pharisee who, with their wiles, always sought to derive greater advantage from everything and everyone who possessed things they coveted. This entire process, rigged by human imperfections and the predominance of their interests, was something that had not come directly to Tiberius's attention, but which, due to the various trade routes and the processes of news transmission at the time, reached the circles of Roman power, producing greater or lesser astonishment, but classified as lies spread by the Jews to weaken imperial power in the direction of its destiny.